Welcome to University of the Past. Neon Metin Foundation is the board of trustees who established on the 12th of December 2003, who then founding the University of the Past on 9th of March of 2004, with its vision that education is the real freedom, and its mission is to educate populations of East Timor in technological science, research, and cultural promotions. Therefore, the role of foundations is crucial to the university in preparing learning facilities and seeking for funds for the university. Neon Metin Foundations is the one who appointed director of University of the Past after having received a minimum of 3 candidates from University Senate. Other functions is through Administrative Council of Foundations who give approval for annually budget of the university and approve the report after the entire fiscal year. The ideal vision that the institutions wants to achieve after by shaping and producing multidimensional human beings, UNPAS should carry out the ideal missions that lead to the vision. These ideal missions are constituted through strategic plans that are contextualized with the social dynamics. Since its establishment on March 9, 2004, University of the Past, UNPAS, came up with the vision is to contribute to the development of modern, civilized, fair, and prosperous society in Timor-Leste. Some of these visions have constraints to achieve and realize during 15 years, and based on the several recommendations in 2009, 2015, and 2018 by the ANA as panelist team that this vision is too wide. Then the new vision established based on the annual workshop in 2019, which is to be center of scientific study, research, creative, innovative, world-class entrepreneurs characters, and offer a great impact to the nation. This vision eliminated the old version since establishing UNPAS in 2003. In pursuing that vision, UNPAS calls for itself the mission, providing higher education opportunities to entire society in order to produce intellectuals and professionals that master science and technology, and always be aware towards cultural transformations within the society. That mission is being accomplished through the undergraduate graduations of 13,987 since 2007. Those undergraduates are being employed by many government agencies, NGOs, and private sectors. Besides undergraduate, UNPAS also has produced 167 graduates for master level. UNPAS comes up with its objectives: aspire the professional graduates who are working in the best practices in social sciences and humanities, law, economy, public health, engineering, and agriculture, contribute to the development of international cooperations and for the rapprochement between people, particularly in the fields of education, knowledge, science, and technology. In the development progress, with its own learn, UNPAS every year keeps on improving, such as human resources progresses, facilities and infrastructure progresses, classroom improvement, laboratory room and equipments, transportation to commute students, free Wi-Fi internet accessing, and library. UNPAS has been updated to its governance to be functioning effectively with full mechanisms of agreement and accommodating all elements, functions, and roles that rector appointed, taking into account to the rules applied. The leadership pattern applied by UNPAS is structural participative model with instructional leadership and administrative leadership character. Rector motivates subordinates to give participation and contribution in reviewing each decision in a balanced manner. The University of the Past is changing its structure since 2019. The rector is supported by 4 prorectors: prorector for academic affairs, prorector for general administrations and finance affairs, Prorector of Students Affairs, and Prorector of Internal and External Cooperations Affairs. UNPAS has a 2 level of higher education programs. After the establishment from 2004 to 2021, for undergraduate level, UNPAS comes up with 6 faculties and 20 program studies. And in 2010, UNPAS has already established postgraduate for master program with 7 study programs. Of the 20 study programs, 11 of them already accredited. 3 have accredited B and 8 are accredited C. This year, UMPAS prepares one undergraduate study program from Engineering Faculty, Department of Civil Constructions, that had operational licenses to compete for programmatic accreditations. There are also 3 master programs which have obtained operational licenses and prepare for accreditation in this year too, which are Public Administration Study Program, Public Health Study Program, and Science of Law Study Programs. UMPAS guarantees the quality of teaching and learning through programs linked to the objective of which stated through a reliable, transparent, responsible, and fair processes. Thus, part of foreign interested parties will have confidence in the programs that established in UMPAS curriculum applied. Those products are led within the government institutions, NGOs, and agencies. In order to develop itself, UMPAS should cooperate with institutions. For internal cooperations, there are 10 institutions, and external, there are 12 institutions from countries like Indonesia, the Philippines, Germany, and Japan. Master programs in UMPAS is structurally under the Neon Metin Foundations and Director of UMPAS. These 3 study programs are preparing to compete for accreditation within this year, with the vision of being center of scientific study, learning, research, creative, innovative, to contribute to the development of the country. To develop UMPAS master program, it is necessary to cooperate with partners internally with the government institutions, NGOs, and externally with universities, which matches with the programs that exist in UMPAS. The intentions of collaborations is for students and lectures exchanges, comparative studies, and joint researches. Master degree program in the science of law was established through several approaches were made during the initial setup is by fulfilling the requirements from the Minister of Higher Education's institution. In terms of the prospective students' interest in the program, a feasibility study was also incorporated as well as the tracer study. The findings showing that there were 78% requested from stakeholders who need some managerial skills and positions in the government and private sectors, while others, around 85%, claimed interested upgrading their level of degree. Mission: Master Program for Science of Law Study Program committed to legal educations and research which maintains standards of excellence and responds to social challenges and needs, to excel in professional of science of law, of administrations, and constitutional law. Goal of Science of Law Study Program is to produce graduates who are competent with advanced theoretical skills and experiences in Timor-Leste legal system, as well as having general background on international law, capable of providing legal assistance to individuals and public with solid foundation in theoretical knowledge and concept will be a positive contribution to the development of legal system in Timor-Leste. The head department Science of Law's role and responsibility is to assist the director and the team in preparing the manual book at the department level and to determine the thesis supervisors for final project, collaborate with the guardian lectures, lead the learning processes and research activities. Its human resources, development of competence and career paths for lectures by providing opportunities for lectures to continue their studies for higher level of degree and quality improvement of administrative staff, training programs for higher education administration services and management applications, upgrading educational level of lectures to attain higher degree than the degree they are having now, and to implement the decree of Science of Law of academic position. This is equipped with good infrastructure and accessible learning materials for lecturers and students to utilize. The availability of lecture halls and academic supporting facilities that are able to accommodate student development activities, talents, and creativity. Increase the number of equipment such as computers for administrative structures and personnel, as well as classroom equipments. Quality development and competence in research facilities such as computer labs and lecture halls. Providing Wi-Fi at the faculty and department level so that lectures and students can access through e-learning methods such as online learning platform and e-library. All the expected learning outcomes duly achieved of the IKA and study program managerial line, and so that those program outcomes and learning outcomes and the kinds of assessment and evaluation are in agreement to each other. The archiving system of the study program is guided with an operational procedure to collect and store all the performance indicators of lectures and students. Basically, performance indicators of the students are compiled by course coordinators or lecturers responsible for unit courses. Research and publications determine a clear, continuous, and realistic research roadmap for faculty study programs, improve research results. They are able to contribute to scientific development and scientific publications of science of law at national and international levels. Cooperated with the government and other agencies in the field of research and internship by placing students studying about Master of Science of Law at relevant institutions such as the international organizations, agencies, government institutions such as the Minister of Justice. At least 102 research articles already published in international scientific journal with Index Copernicus and Thomson Reuters by their lecturer, which are accessible to students and lecturers. In the field of community services, increasing the amount of research fund absorption and community service both from the government, private sector, industry, international institution which relates with the Master Program of Science of Law Department, improving the quality and quantity of community services activities that lead to local potential in the field of law. Dissemination of publication of programs and result of community services activities. Sustainability of the study program. The promotion system of the Master of Science of Law study program is carried out simultaneously through campus promotion programs managed by the university and faculties. The profile of the Master of Science of Law study program is introduced through advertisement of brochures that are delivered to prospective new students at undergraduate levels through several programs, namely academic and extracurricular activities. There were some of the efforts and benefits made to establish this partnership system by conducting comparative studies and visit to other institutions and universities both at home country and abroad, collaborating with the Minister of Justice of Timor-Leste and collaborating with WHO to join research for legal procedures. Opinion of alumni. Some graduates, after completion of their study in the Science of Law Master Program, they have been employed by the University of the past to be lecturers for postgraduate and undergraduate program. Some have been appointed to be higher levels of positions as if General Director, Legal Advisor or Public Prosecutors, Judges and Vice Minister of Justice in Timor-Leste. So most of them are qualified persons. As an alumni of Science of Law Master Program, I have upgraded my degree for PhD in the Science of Law. It is an honor to serve my university after the completion of my study. So currently, I dedicated myself to serve or share my knowledge as a lecturer to students for Master Program of Science of Law.